SUVs are a common sight on the roads today. German carmaker Opel also has one in its lineup, the Antara, introduced back in 2007. Now we're going to put the new 2012 model through its paces. On the outside, the updated Antara looks much like its predecessor. Under the hood, Opel has replaced the old model's 2-liter turbo diesel with 2.2-liter engines, good for 120 or 135 kilowatts. Trunk space ranges between 420 and 1,420 liters, but we're going to need more room to transport a horse. Before we can load up the horse trailer, we first need to attach the trailer hitch. That goes pretty quickly. Simply insert the hitch into the appropriate opening and secure it. But it's important to make sure you've got the right driver's license. In Germany, that requires taking an extra exam. Ann-Christine Wendler explains that applicants must take 5 hours of driving lessons, but no longer do any theoretical training. During these 5 hours, she says, you just drive around, and that the only hard part is making a left turn, going backwards. They ask you to do that in the exam. Before Ann-Christine can load her horse, she still has to hitch up the trailer and plug in the electrical cord for the tail lights. With just a few simple actions, it's easy to get the trailer into position, provided it's still empty. Now, everything's ready for the arrival of Ann-Christine's horse, Cookie. As the Antara has a towing capacity of between 1,500 and 2,000 kilos, the car has little problem pulling the loaded horse trailer. But drivers should make sure not to exceed the maximum permitted weight of 2,505 kilograms. In addition to the new engine, Opel has also optimized the Antara's chassis. The front axle now boasts McPherson struts with increased spring rates. And the rear suspension's trailing arms are now hydraulically damped to cushion bumps and shocks. Even with a trailer attached, the Opel Antara still looks smart, but the car's stiff clutch is creating headaches for Ann-Christine Wendler. It's really tough to depress the clutch, Ann-Christine says. This might not be such a problem for regular drivers in ordinary city traffic, but when pulling a horse and trailer, she finds it strenuous. You must release the clutch carefully to avoid jerking the trailer behind. We tested the Antara with the 2.2-liter 120-kilowatt diesel engine. It's quite fuel efficient, consuming just 6.3 liters per 100 kilometers driven. But with CO2 emissions of 160 grams per kilometer, it's not the most environmentally friendly of cars. Germans who decide to buy an Antara will need to shell out a little over 27,000 euros for the basic selection trim version. That makes the Antara almost 2,000 euros pricier than the cheapest VW Tiguan. The Antara comes in 3 different equipment packages. A CD radio, air conditioning, and ESP Plus with cornering brake control also come as standard.